Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the truth about RTX shaders coming to Minecraft Bedrock Edition, when it could be coming out, and why. I do have some new news that it could be coming out in August of 2022, which we'll get to later in the video, which is absolutely insane. I'm really excited for RTX shaders to finally come to all versions of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. I really want to see Xbox One users, PS4 and PS5 users, MCPE maybe, Pocket Edition users being able to play with Minecraft RTX shaders, which is pretty cool. But before we get into this video, if you guys do enjoy this video and it does help you guys out, please consider hitting that like button, make that like button bluer than California, and also hit that red subscribe button, and go ahead and comment down below what do you think about RTX shaders and what's your favorite part about them, and when do you think they're going to be coming out. I do have some new news that it could be coming out in August of 2022, so about like a month, so that's pretty cool, guys. So now I want to get to the basics of why it's been taking so long for Mojang and Microsoft to finally release this. Now, a problem could be obviously most devices don't have an RTX card, which part of me thinks that instead of them releasing RTX shaders, they might be releasing something else instead of RTX shaders that's pretty much the same thing, if not better. And they want to make it on every single device, or RTX shaders can only be on certain devices. But what I think makes so much sense is, why did they release RenderDragon engine? Like, everyone was so mad about that because it did make it so that shaders right now with MC pack files were uncompatible, which I do have a ton of shaders that already work with RenderDragon. I'll link them all in the description. Just make sure they work for your device and it won't lag you too much. They're pretty cool and they're absolutely free. So, that's pretty cool that there's already shaders for RenderDragon. But the whole point of RenderDragon engine was to make Minecraft work faster and more like compatible with more devices, and then they made it so Java and Bedrock are combined, which is pretty cool. So the fact that they're combining Java and Bedrock, if you have one of the other accounts, you get the other one for free, which is pretty cool because you have to convert everything to a Microsoft account. And we all know Microsoft is a pretty high-tech company. They can obviously invest in developers and people to get RTX shaders out, which it's pretty cool that they didn't totally block things. Like, if you can get still shaders, which that's pretty cool, which there are links in the description for absolutely free. Or you can wait for RTX to come out. I mean, it's one or the other. It's up to you guys, but that's pretty cool. So what I'm thinking is RenderDragon is making it easier for RTX shaders, or just another version of shaders, like just some sort of shaders that can go on every device to be more compatible. Because RTX shaders, obviously, it's only compatible for RTX devices, like RTX cards, which it's not fair to console users and Pocket Edition users. But hopefully with RenderDragon, they can make another thing that's like it, that works for all devices and won't lag, because RenderDragon enhances all the devices and makes it better. Which that could be one thing. Another reason too, these are all just my speculations and my ideas of why I think it'd be taking so long, is they're a company, they need to make money, so maybe they're trying to figure out a way on how to release it the best way without getting the heat to die down so much. There's so much heat right now and people love RTX shaders that it's like, maybe if they release it, the hype will kind of go down. I don't really know. They could be trying to perfect it and make sure it works really well, because we all know what happens with games like Cyberpunk 2077, how they got released when it wasn't ready after they put so much work into it and no one liked it and people wanted refunds, and now to this day it has a bad rep. So maybe they're trying to do that and also not corrupt people's worlds, because you got to keep in mind, if they do this wrong and it corrupts your world, that's going to be pretty sad. So maybe they're trying to figure it all out and make sure it's perfect. But what I honestly think is, either the project was abandoned because they're not really going to make too much money off it, so why invest that much, or what they're going to be doing is spending a little bit of time on it here and there so they don't lose too much money. They have to make sure the ROI, the return on investment, is high enough for them to make money. Obviously they just released it for RTX cards. Console users can have that, no one can have that, and already on RTX cards you can buy maps that are like RTX based, which is pretty cool. And I think they're going to work on it more to go on Xbox, because why wouldn't they want more devices to have shaders? Not necessarily RTX shaders, but a certain type of shaders similar or even better than that to get the most market cap, to get the most money out of it. It just makes so much sense because so many people want it. Maybe they can sell shaders on the marketplace or do something similar to that. So Mojang keeps updating the game, Microsoft keeps updating it and investing into it with RenderDragon, with the new 1.19 update, and so much more. It makes sense just to release shaders for all devices. Currently you can get shaders on like third-party sites, which it's pretty cool and all, but it would be so nice if Minecraft finally released their own shaders, which I think they're going to be going to that. It just makes so much sense. Again, we did hear in August of 2022 they will be releasing it. They could also be releasing it this summer because, you know, Minecraft is it's the demographic of Minecraft is towards kids. Not all players are kids, but a lot of the players, a majority of the players are kids, which are in school. So it would make sense to release it in the summertime when kids are off school. You know, I just graduated, so, you know, I don't really care. It can release in August and, you know, I'll still, you know, be playing it. You know, I still have to go to college, but later in August, so that's pretty cool for me. I'm sorry, guys. You know, I got lucky, guys. But like, hopefully it does release earlier this summer of 2022. If not, it could be summer 2023, but I think they might just release it in August of 2022. That's what I've been hearing all around, and it's just such a random date to throw around that I kind of trust it. I feel like that it might be getting released in August of 2022, which get excited for that because that would be super cool. I just personally don't see a reason why they would not release it. They're gonna make money off it. People want it. It's such an easy thing to do. If people can code a third-party shader for devices like Minecraft Pocket Edition, Xbox, Windows 10 without RTX cards that look amazing, why couldn't Microsoft, a billion-dollar company, do that? You know, I feel like they're definitely working on it, and it's definitely a consideration. With how many people want it, they definitely have thought about it and are definitely have to be working on it, I think. If you guys have any more information on this or any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I'm genuinely curious on what the news has been going around and what you guys have been hearing and what you guys think, and any news that I might be wrong on, so correct me if I'm wrong, or if you want to add to anything I'm saying, leave them in the comments down below. But honestly, I'm super excited, and I think RTX shaders are definitely going to be coming out in the near future. I mean, like, one way or another, they might have to be releasing it. Another reason could be too that like Xboxes and PlayStations and maybe Pocket Edition, like certain phones can't run shaders, so they're still trying to work on a way for it to run, or maybe waiting for those equipments to upgrade. I know the Xbox Series S and PS5 are really good too on other games, but maybe Minecraft is a bit different, so it's harder for them to code a shader in. So maybe once these devices update or get a new version, like a next gen console, they'll definitely be able to, but I don't see why they couldn't do it to the current consoles. Just the one thing that's kind of worrying is the Pocket Edition users, all the different phones they have. Some older devices can't run the shaders that might be up to date, so there's a problem. You know, like PS5, Xbox Series X, computers can all run a certain shader, and that can be the default shader, but then, you know, an iPhone 11 can run it, but then an iPhone 10 can't. So that's an issue they do have. Why would they make, 10 different shaders for different platforms? They kind of are already trying to make everything just one and make everything work together. That's why Java users and Bedrock users got to use the same launcher now, and they got one or the other accounts, which I think is pretty cool because, I bought Minecraft for PS3, and then I bought it for, Java, and then I got Bedrock for free actually because I had an old school Java account, so they already gave it to me for free. They gave me a free code in like 2015, which is pretty cool, but that's that. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. That's really going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video and it did help you guys out. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. Peace out.